Hello, friends. I was over here flapping my gums and running the mouth and realized that halfway through your reading, it cut off. So, recap. I have Between Worlds, Fork in the Road, and New Life. All right, this is going to be for Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay. With the New World, with Between the Worlds card, you guys are in the middle of something. You're transitioning from something. Okay. Whether it's work, a relationship, whatever. The cards that came out were basically whatever you're in between. It's you already know what you're supposed to do, but there's too much overthinking. It came out like you come up with a plan, but you overthink the plan. This is a test. You're already aware of your faith and how much faith you have in your ability to manifest and bring things into fruition. It was giving an energy of you knew what you needed to do and all that, but it was like you kept overthinking it. So you knew that you needed to, detach from the outcome, but it's like, man, I keep overthinking. I am remote and I don't want to go back into the office. And I know I just need to have faith that, another remote job will come in because I've been applying. But if I don't get a job by Thursday, I may start just applying for jobs in the office or vice versa. Maybe you like to be in the office and you're going to break down. It was such a good spread. Break down and start applying for, roles that are remote. Whatever it was like you come up with a plan, but you keep overthinking the plan. You keep going back and forth over, do I have all my bases covered? I know that this is what I need to do to get this outcome so that I can completely close this, but you're still keeping one foot in one area as like a backup. There's something here about testing your faith. Now, we're on fork in the road. Okay. This fork in the road talks about having a choice, and whatever choice you make, you're very much aware that a decision has to be made. And you're aware that whatever you choose, you are accountable for however it plays out. That's not lost on you. You're very much aware. If I decide to move on this date, if something happens because I'm not near my second job, there's something where you are very much aware that whatever decision you make comes with some type of consequence, and you're aware that there's no one else that you can put the blame on but yourself. So you're being very careful about whatever decision you're making. Now, we got to the point where we got message and gift, okay? There is some type of either download or message that you're going to get that's going to help you make this decision so that you feel much better choosing whatever path you're going to end up taking. Okay. And I feel like whatever this message is, it's going to gear you towards a path that is unfamiliar to you, because whatever choice or decision that you're having to make, whether it's to leave a connection, whether it's to leave a friendship, whether it's to change jobs, whether it's to move, you already know one path is more familiar to you because either it takes you back down a path you've already been on, or you've seen other people go down that path. You already know what to expect in some way. But this other path looks more promising, but it's not lost on you that everything looks more promising, versus what this other option is. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I just feel like whenever this message comes in, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it's going to change the way that you look at this other path. Justice and the King of Cups. I'm not King Cups, Knight of Cups. So that lets me know that there's what's happening. Okay. Sorry, because I told you I recorded this the last time. Oh, I recorded this last time and a message popped up, and then I had been halfway through your reading. I was like literally like 15 minutes in, and I looked up and it wasn't recording. So I just had to start over. So sorry if your message is a little bit short. Just trust me. Okay, let me know if the message at the bottom resonates. But yeah, it just looks like whatever option that you're going to be choosing, you're going to feel a little bit more comfortable in choosing it because of some type of message, some type of download. I feel like it's going to actually be a message. Okay, it's going to be a message that you're going to feel like this is the gift, this is the information I was needing, or this helps me to feel more comfortable, because it's like there's a path that even if it's not an exact path that you've taken before, you're aware of how it could turn out or how it could look just from other people's experiences or pattern recognition, right? But this other path is newer, but you're just like, yeah, everything looks great at first, you know? So I see you taking action towards the newer path, but something's going to come in that's going to make you feel better about choosing a path that you're not all that familiar with, where you're going to feel good about your decision. No, and it's almost like, you know what? I'm working with the options that I've been given. This is the information that I've been given. So I feel comfortable in choosing this. And if it turns out not to be for me, cool. But I know that I made this choice based off the information that was, given to me. So then we have new life. New life is about life being refreshed. It is about life being anew. It is about choosing things that create a new life, refresh your life, new opportunities, right? All right. So new life. What do we have for new life? Mm-hmm. You're going to be concerned. Yeah, because I have concern here. But okay. Look, yeah, just like I thought. You're going to be concerned because it's going to feel like every decision you make towards this new life is going to feel very heavy on you, because again, it's not lost on you that no matter what happens, good or bad, with this job, with this new relationship, with moving in, with moving out, purchasing this car, working with this person, whatever it is, you don't have anybody to say what the heck to but yourself, right? But with adjudication here, wealthy man, distant horizons, I feel like it's going to turn out the way, I honestly feel like it's going to turn out better than what you're expecting. Yeah, yes. Because I have wealthy man, distant horizons. I have organization, assertion, resourcefulness, and independence. It's a risk that you're taking, but you really have done everything you possibly can to make the decision that is best for you. And I feel like the more you move towards this opportunity, or the more you move towards whatever this is, you're going to see that you definitely made the right choice. You definitely made the right decision. Yeah, the world card. Yeah, because it's giving an energy. Yeah, because this is how you're going to know, because it gives an energy of balance. It gives an energy of less stress. Oops. And it gives an energy. Yeah, it gives an energy of less stress. The only thing I kind of see you stressing about is almost like waiting until the next shoe drops. That's a whole different thing. It's really giving. You may have gone through a series of time period in your life where it's like what is going on? Stop doing that. Sorry. Where the other shoe is always dropping, or there's always, as soon as things start going good, that's when something else comes up, right? And this is just giving an energy of, you may just not know how to accept the positive in the situation, which is something you have to worry about. Do they have to worry about the other shoe dropping? I don't think so, because I have the Queen of Wands is what came out. Look, it looks like the less people you tell about this, the better, because this looks like, I don't know exactly why, but you become fixated on trying to prove that this is the right decision and that it's not going to fall apart or it's not going to be taken from you. It's almost like you're going to have people around you who are that don't know exactly how to be happy for you. And I don't know, it just gives a lot of overthinking, Gemini placements. Y'all doing a lot of overthinking. And because you told so many people, or because you know, there's so many things that are riding on this, you're very much aware of what failure will look like or feel like should or when this falls apart. I don't see it falling apart. I know it's a general reading. You can get a personal reading. Links in the description box below if you're not sure. And you want something more personal. But this just tells me Spirit wants you to focus more on the present. Spirit wants you to focus more on the positives that are turning out in the situation. Because any roadblocks you're going to end up kind of manifesting on your own by like obsessively trying to prepare for the inevitable instead of enjoying the present. But I do see you making a decision based off of facts, because honestly, it really gives, for some of you, this is the first time you went about something like this, and it's almost like this was almost too easy. I can't believe this actually worked out. I can't believe I manifested this quickly and it turned out this well. Like, oh my God, like y'all have gone through it. Y'all have gone through a lot. And right when you thought you were making a good decision or a good choice, it was like you just got shown like how you thought you knew all that you needed to know, and you didn't quite know all that you need to know. It's yeah. Okay. All right. So originally this probably would have been like 20-30 minutes, but I promise you it's only because it cut off halfway through and the message was flowing so well together. So let me know if you have any I had to do a recap for your first card and part of your second one, but let me know if you guys have any questions or if this resonates. Okay, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.